I'm Samantha. This is the channel Trying to Get By, and I am ashamed. You may wonder why I'm ashamed. I have said in the past I don't like to let my cupboards get empty. I'm very sorry. Let me show you. It's not completely empty, but this is the worst I've ever let it get. But there is a reason. It's okay. So the reason is I did a big cook of a load of chilli and different things, and so they are all in the freezer, on shelves, etc. upstairs in our stockroom. So, well, not stockroom, but we have a shelf that's upstairs that we put excess things on, and so there are meals all in there. So I have used up a lot of stuff out of here. But it's okay. I knew I had some Asda vouchers coming. I've got £30 of Asda vouchers coming. And that's what I'm going to go and spend. So I'm starting my shop in the international aisle. This is often the best place to start. Let me show you the beans selection that they've got here. Some of these beans I've never even heard of. I've never heard of cocoa beans. White kidney beans, have you tried these? Are these better than red kidney beans? Because I'm not a big fan of red kidney beans because they've got the skins on. The thing is with these is none of them have the pull rings, and that might not be a consideration for some, but for some people who struggle with the hands it can be a bit more awkward. But these are like 50p, 4 for £2, 4 for £2. Don't know these, Calachana. Let me know in the comments below if you know these ones. They've got the plum tomatoes, which I prefer compared to chopped tomatoes. For some reason, plum tomatoes seem to be better consistency, and the tomato-ness in them is a lot thicker. Chickpeas. Right, so we've got the prices of these. I'm going to go and compare it in the normal aisles and see which is the best place to buy them. So in the standard tins aisle, they've got a smaller range but more commonly known beans. So you've got your kidney beans, you've got your chickpeas, chili beans, black beans. So there's a bigger range in the other section, and it's cheaper in the other section because kidney beans were over there were 4 for £2, so they're 50p each. I am not finding, peeled plum tomatoes over here. These are 45p each, so it's definitely worth comparing your sections. Now you can have the chopped tomatoes at 32, even do peeled plums at 28. What I'm going to do is just have a nosy on the side. Ingredients, tomatoes, let's have a look, let's do a comparison. 60% tomatoes, the rest tomato juice, acidity regulator. 65% tomatoes, tomato juice and acidity regulator. So there's more tomatoes in there, but is it 17p worth of more tomatoes? Don't know, we'll have to check it out. I'm going to buy some of these because I know that these are okay, and I'm going to test out one of these and see how it compares. So this is what I ended up getting while I was in Asda. Now, first thing first, vegetable oil. I'm going to insert a photograph that I took here. Right, this photograph was like a massive end underneath the escalator section. So it was a massive section that had special buy, whatever. And it was £8.50 for a bottle of their sunflower oil, reduced from £11.50. So you think, great, what a bargain. £8.50 reduced. No, go over to the normal oil aisle. Now this is vegetable oil, same thing as sunflower oil in terms of its use. This, in comparison, was £6.40. So don't be swayed by those Best Buy end of aisle things, because they're just trying to con you half the time. Anyway, that's my little rant over about that. What else did I get? Apart from a absolute ton of dog and cat food, because that's the reason I went to Asda in the first place, was mostly to get the dog and the cat food. And I thought, while I'm there, I'm going to spend my £30 of vouchers and top up that cupboard again. So let's go through what I bought. Chickpeas. I could have got just the standard Asda chickpeas, but I thought I'd give these essential ones a go. The main thing that I said before about essential brand and normal Asda brand is there's no ring pull on these. I don't know whether that makes the price lower because it's cheaper to produce. But I had a look at the chickpea tin and the ingredients were just the same. It doesn't give a percentage of chickpeas. It just says chickpeas, water, and I think there's a small preservative in there as well. So we'll give those a go. I got a couple of packs of green lentils because those are delicious. I thought I'd give a go on these taco beans because they sound quite nice. I did have a look at another kind of bean, but it was just kidney beans in a spicy sauce, and I quite like the mix idea. I'm not a massive fan of normal kidney beans. However, I did want to try these white kidney beans. So I did mention it in the earlier part, but I thought I'd give them a go and see how they came out. Try them. I got some of these peeled plum tomatoes. Now, I normally get these ones, but I got a can of these to see if they're flavour-wise is any difference. The main thing is the percentage of tomato. This is 60% tomato, this is 65. So is it going to be a massive difference? I don't know. I shall wait and see. Cannellini beans. They're basically the same beans that are in your, similar to the beans that are in your baked beans. Those are haricot beans, I think, kidney beans, but these are really nice. They're really creamy and delicious. I got myself some jackfruit because it's a great meat substitute. It's really, it absorbs and takes on flavour really well. And so it's great for chilies and curries. And if you like something that's like pulled pork, you can do a great pulled pork dish with that kind of thing. Brilliant. Coconut milk. Now, I looked at this coconut milk and there was one next to it. I couldn't video that because there were too many people in the aisle. And the price difference was, let me just check, coconut milk. This is £1.30. There was a coconut milk that was next to it for 65p. And I was like, oh, 65p, that's brilliant. Oh my days, no. On the back of here, I don't know if you can see, let's see if it zooms in. Do you see where it says coconut extract? There. That is, now my eyesight's going, I swear I need glasses. That says 82% coconut milk. The other one was about 30% coconut extract. Not worth it in the slightest. Much better to get something that is rich and thick and creamy. This is why I buy this instead of the half fat stuff, because you're basically paying the same price for half the amount, because all they do is add extra water to it to water it down, and you can do that yourself at home. You know, why not? I don't think I mentioned beans. I got some tins of normal baked beans, and I thought I'd give the Asda ones a go as well. 45% compared to, oh, wait a minute, 49%. We shall see. That's not much of a difference. Anyway, how much did this end up costing? Well, the whole bill was £88.33. I had my £30 of vouchers, which brought it down to £58.33, but I spent £62.30 on the dog and cat food. So, yeah, so I only ended up spending, oh, I didn't actually work out how much I ended up spending. So £58, I think I spent about £25 on here. I'll do the maths properly. I'll pop it in the corner so that you can see. But it's a negative amount for me because this is spent on my £30 of vouchers. So I think I spent like £26 of my £30 worth of vouchers. So in essence, it cost me nothing. So it will add nothing to my monthly total, but it will nicely stock up that cupboard. Now this makes me feel a lot better. It's nice to have a filled cupboard. I mean, it's not filled all the way to the back, but I like to have it all pulled forward so I can see what I've got. I'll stagger the some things, so I'll put things on top of each other because otherwise you can't see them all. I'm trying to do this video while standing akimbo over Archie. Archie, say hello. No, he's not moving for anyone. Anyway, thank you for coming with me to Asda. I hope you find some of the comments I made useful. Let me know in the comments below, what would you have bought from Asda if you'd got £30 worth of vouchers? Would you have stocked up, or would you have gone for a treat? Maybe nipped upstairs to George and bought some clothes? It doesn't appeal to me, that. I'd much rather have a full stock cupboard. I get plenty of clothes from the charity shop. That's my place for going for them. That's a separate story. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please do the liking and the subscribing. I know I say it all the time, but that's what we YouTube people do. And I'll see you next time.